Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look. I call it my no makeup tutorial because it is very natural and the only thing you really look like you have done is your brows and your mascara because you need your brows and mascara to survive. So there's that. All the products I use will be listed below and I will also mention them and talk about them in this video. If you guys like the video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, so bear with me if my camera's like a little weird. I also have to stop looking at myself and look at the lens. This is a new setup, new camera, everything, so we're gonna test this out. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. I'll totally change around, change the lighting. There's not too much natural lighting right now because it's raining out, but we'll see, we'll play around with it. So the first thing that I do after cleansing my face, today I just used these facial cleansing tissues. They're like wet naps, like little, you know, pre-moistened tissues. They're not really good at makeup removing, but I do like them to use like to cleanse my face if I'm too lazy to actually like wash my face. And then the next thing I do is I use my Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. I've been using this for a while now. It's pretty much my go-to. I put this moisturizer on every single day before I put my makeup on and before I put my primer on. Not too much, but just like a decent amount because my primer also has moisturizer in it. I use the Panico Pore Perfecting Face Primer. Panico is a salon in my area. So right now I'm just going to put on a decent amount, like probably like 1 pump of this moisturizer. And I have a mirror like right here because kind of hard to, I mean, I have like a huge mirror right here and I have a little mirror right here, so sorry if I'm looking like all different places. So I'm gonna put this all over my face, and usually 1 pump. So usually 1 pump is good for like the bottom half of my face, and then I take like a little squirt to do my forehead because I usually like can't get everything. So that should be good enough. I'm just gonna take a little extra because I didn't finish spreading that because of my phone call. That was work. Now I move on to my Panico Pore Perfecting Face Primer, and I probably take like a lot of this, like a decent amount, like the whole, almost the whole top of my middle finger, and I just put that everywhere. The forehead especially. I put this all over my face. I know some people only put primer in certain spots on their face, but I feel like I need it everywhere because I have dry patches and oily patches, always different on my face, so I just need to put primer everywhere so it moisturizes where it needs to and then mattifies where it needs to as well. So I always drag that down like a little bit on my neck, and there we have it. So usually I let that sit for a couple minutes. Not too long, like just a couple. While I let it sit, I usually like set up all my makeup and have it laid out because as I use it, I put it back. That's kind of how I do my makeup in the morning. But while this is setting in, I just want to talk about the products I'm going to be using. For this makeup look that I've been doing, I've been using 2 foundations and 2 different concealers, depending on my mood, how my face is, and stuff like that. So what I use most for foundation is the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. I am out. It looks like there's stuff in here, but there's not, so that made me really sad. I am out of this foundation. So the second foundation that I use anyway, which I'm going to be using today for the sake of the video, is the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Treatment Makeup. It's from Maybelline. It's really cool. It has like this sponge and you just twist it, squeeze it out, and I draw like a million lines all over my face and use my... Back off. Stop it. Oh. My sister's watching Friends over on my computer and she's making fun of me. So yeah, I usually just put a million lines on my face and then use my damp beauty blender to, this is really damp, to blend it out all over my face. So for the Covergirl 3-in-1, I am the shade 832. And for the Instant Age Rewind, I am 130 Buff Beige. So right now, I am going to just make some random lines. And usually I squeeze out more as I go because I find that I'll get like the general shape and like It looks ratchet, I know, but I get the general shape, and then I gotta squeeze more and go in and like really fill it in. And then I just take my beauty blender and blend it out. So once I have that like pretty much blended out, I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I'll also be applying that with the tip of this beauty blender. So yeah, the concealers that I've been using have been, when I use the Covergirl foundation, I've been using the Instant Age Rewind Dark Circles Concealer, which is the exact same thing as the foundation. Funny story, this concealer is actually darker than the foundation because I picked up the wrong color, but I find that it looks okay when I use this foundation. Weird, I know. And then the second, which I've been using this for like years, and I always like go to this for myself when I desperately need it, or on clients when I'm doing clients makeup. When I'm using the Instant Age Rewind foundation, I use the Maybelline Superstay 24 concealer. So what I'm going to do, I went to a class at Makeup Forever, and they said that you really should only be applying concealer where you need it, not like in the big triangles that everyone does, because not everyone needs those big triangles. So basically what I found is that I do need the triangles, but a lot smaller. So what I do, and I'll show you, I just use the inside corner of my eye, because that is always very blue and black, and then I make a little triangle. So it's not too crazy, because you don't need white all the way down your face if you don't need it. Just little, nothing huge. And honestly, it's whatever works best with your face shape. You might not even need that much. Okay, so basically I take the tip of the beauty blender and just work from the inner corner of my eye out. I have been using this for a while. It is the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. I have a hair tie around it because I always break it, but this is what it looks like. Hopefully you guys can see that. The NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. This is what it looks like. It comes with two different shades of brown and a wax, and it came with a little spoolie and a little angled brush. But they are somewhere in the bottom of my car because I did my makeup in my car once and lost them. So I'm just using this angled brush that I've had for years. I got it from like Claire's. It was one of the first makeup brushes I had, but any angled brush will do. And I'm just going to fill in my brows like normal, because the brows are the basically frame to your face, and without them you look kind of ratchet. So you definitely need eyebrows. Even though this is natural, you need to fill in your brows. But you can definitely tell the difference between one eye done and one eye not. And they really are the frame to your face. They kind of brighten you up and kind of just make you look more alive almost. So I'm just going to do the other one. And I don't use any gel or anything that they say in place, because it's supposed to be no makeup, and I don't like a no makeup tutorial, and I don't want it to look like I have makeup caked all over my face. That's also why I use powder over like the gel that I usually use, because I don't want it to look cakey. I want it to look more natural. So yep, these are my eyebrows when they are done. Definitely like frame the face, make it look better. I know they look super sharp and maybe not as natural, but The next step is putting face powder to set your face, and I almost like blend out my eyebrows. I'll show you what I mean by that, but this is definitely not going to look as harsh, especially when you put mascara on. It's not going to look that harsh anyway, even if you just kept it just like this. So I am still using the NYC Color Wheel Mosaic face powder because this has been my face powder since summer. It goes with any shade of my skin. No matter what it is, dry, oily, whatever. It's worked throughout the whole year and I love it. So this is what it looks like. It really does like match with every single color of my skin. So I'm just going to be taking that with this Beach Cosmetics brush. I have two. I have a big face brush and a smaller one. This one I use for my blush slash bronzer. And then this for my face powder. So I'm just going to swirl it around a little bit, kind of like zigzag it down, get some stuff, and I literally just start at my nose. Don't know why I said literally. Ignore the train. Then I go to one side of my face and to the other. And by going over it with this powder, it's not going to look as harsh. The camera may still be showing it harshly, but it really looks a lot better and almost like faded when you go over it with the powder. Another thing I like to do is kind of like wiggle the brush over it. I'm not going to do that too much today because I kind of want my brows to look fierce, but that's another thing you can do to make it not look as sharp. So then the next thing I do is go under my eyes, and I always tap under my eyes. Not drag. I basically will drag or swipe, whatever you want to call it, all over my face except for under my eyes because I really want to set my concealer. I'm very self-conscious of under eye circles, so I always want to tap. The next thing that I do is take my bronzer, and this is the Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil bronzer. I love this one. I've had it for a while, don't always use it, but really love it. And I literally just take my brush, zigzag it across just a little bit, smile, and place it on the apples of my cheeks. And then this is just something I always do in case there's any sharp lines. Not that I have any right now, but I always just take and I do swipe under my eyes, swipe down here, on my nose, and up there, just to like blend it out with. And this was the bigger brush that I used my face powder on. Then I just take the Colossal Volume Express mascara and I put that on. Sometimes I curl my lashes, sometimes I don't. Not going to today. Alright, so I put on about 2 coats of the Maybelline mascara. It is definitely one of my favorites right now. Been using it for a while, just love the wand, just love the formula of the mascara. And I really think that putting on mascara really finishes this look. I don't need any eyeliner or anything because my eyelashes just pop. If you want, you could use a light pale lipstick, a lip gloss, or sometimes I just really put on Vaseline and leave the house like that. That was my no makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys liked it. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also check out my vlog channel. I did the 12 days of Vlogmas. Some of the videos went up late, but I did film all 12 days and upload them, as well as vlog New Year's Eve, and I went on a little date night with my boyfriend Alex the other night. So if you guys want to see any more videos with him as well, comment that down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Done! Oh, something cracked.